Now, Preeya, to get things started, what we're going to do is cut the eggplant in half and grill them in the pan so they get nice sort of caramelisation on the start of them, and that gets the flavour going. And then we're going to make the chermoula. You're getting ready to go there with the herbs,
I am. She's ready to go.
Just hold on a second.
I do love an eggplant, though, I have to say. An eggplant is a versatile veggie, and I agree with you. It's sitting in your fridge and people go, how am I going to use this puppy?
Oh, baba ganoush is a great thing to cook.
Yes.
Now, I just cut it through the middle here like this, and I just sort of score it. So I just run my knife through like that, nice and easy, and do it on the board here rather than doing it in your hand so you don't cut through it. Now, if you grab some salt and pepper, put some salt and pepper on top of the eggplant. Now, you can drizzle the olive oil straight on top of it, but it makes a mess. So what I like to do is pour some olive oil into the little pan here. And I'm using one of these big pans, which means I can spread it all out and I get a nice even heat. Great, you're loving that, Pepper.
This is a good idea. So this basically helps you get the flavour into the eggplant by scoring it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now, we used to salt eggplant and then put it in the fridge and let all the brown stuff come out of it, but this eggplant's nice and ripe, so I'm going to put it straight into the pan here and get it cooking. So that's starting to sizzle away. You will find that as the pan dries out, you might need to add a little bit more oil to it. I love that oil. It'll go in there and it will make it taste delicious. And we'll get on with the chermoula now. You've got some mint there and some parsley. If you rip that up and throw it in, the stems can go in there as well. It's all good.
It's all good. I love that.
All
Put the stems in, yes.
Spring onion can go in there as well, and I've got some coriander here. Just chop that up and make sure you wash your coriander really, really well, because often it's got a lot of grit and sand in it, and that's the last thing you want in your chermoula. Now, a couple of garlic cloves as well can go in there. And lemon. I've got some lemon here, and I just zest a little bit of that zest on the side there. Not too much, because it is quite strong, but you want to have some of that flavour in there. And I cut the lemon in half, and you're going to squeeze that lemon straight in.
Whole lemon, love it.
Exactly, whole lemon. And that zest as well. I'm going to come over with my sharp
go for it.
knife
You go for it,
and
Richo.
pop that straight in there.
And I've also put your mint in here. So this is a really beautiful herb concoction. Spring onion, mint, coriander.
You want to have that fresh flavour as well as the spices. And that spices is what I've got here. I've got some cumin, some coriander, some cayenne pepper and some paprika. About a tablespoon of each go in here. And that's going to make it really, really strong. We're after lots and lots of flavour. Hang on a second. Got really excited. We're going to add some extra virgin olive oil in there. That helps to lubricate it and make sure everything is nice and delicious. And I'll put some salt and you put the pepper in.
Perfect.
And I'll put a pinch of salt in.
Do it together, I like it.
And that's going to be fantastic. Now, the eggplant's grilling away. We're going to whack the lid on this, whiz it around until we get a nice, smooth paste. It's going to be a little bit thick, which is what I want. So hit the button, get it whizzing around, and then I'll turn these over in a second.
Can do, Richo. Okay, beautiful.
Can you smell it?
I can, it's beautiful. I'm excited to eat it.
When you've got an aroma like that with the eggplant and the yoghurt at the end, it just comes together beautifully. Now, while you'll put that into the bowl, what I'll do is come over here and just turn over the eggplant. A good fork is perfect for grabbing them and pulling them straight out. Now, you can see that scoring has opened them up and we've got that lovely brown colour. Now, I'm using my hands because, you know, I've got no feeling in my hands anymore. And then pick it up like that. We've got lovely colour on it, so it's going to look good.
It's beautiful.
Now, the next bit here, I'll make sure I turn off that stove with this little pro tip. We grab some of this chermoula like this, and you've got a spoon there, and we just smear it on top. And that will help to flavour the eggplant and sear it off. So I'll grab some of that on there, and we can
This smells beautiful. Can you use that for other stuff? Because it smells like, almost like a chimichurri sauce.
Exactly. It's almost like a Middle Eastern chimichurri. So the chermoula is what you would have with all meats, fish, whatever you're cooking, you smear some of this on. This is a fantastic paste. Now, this is going to go in the oven. It'll take about 25 minutes. While the eggplant's cooking in the oven, we'll make the couscous. And I know you love couscous because you have young kids.
You do. I was going to say, are we like couscous fanatics here? It's so easy. It fills kids up. It's my go-to.
And it cooks in a matter of minutes. Now, I'm going to put about a cup of couscous in here. Now, I like to flavour it up a little bit. So if you've got some extra virgin olive oil there, I've got some salt and pepper. I just like to season it before I put the water in there, and that's perfect. Okay. And that way it gives it some flavour. Maybe if you've got kids, a little bit of butter is all you need.
Oh, no, I just leave it plain.
Oh, you've got to flavour it up.
Nah.
Oh, that's child abuse. You can't do that.
The flavour comes from what I put on top of the couscous.
Oh, I've got you. Now, I like to just rub oil and the salt and pepper through the couscous, turn it around and around like this, and then I'll pour the water on it. But this is quick and easy to do. You just put put about the same amount of water straight over the top of it like that. About a cup of water and a cup of couscous. I use boiling water. Which will cook it really quickly. And then the other trick is to put some Glad wrap over the top of it. I call it Gladys. Put some Gladys over the top of the couscous, and that'll help to steam it. If you've got a little takeaway container, you know, great way of cooking couscous as well.
I'll be honest, Richo, I do a plate at home. I just chuck a plate on there.
Do be honest.
And then I serve the food on the plate, so it's all just a one-shot wonder.
Makes it easy. Now, as we talked about, this is yoghurt. What I did with this is a day ago, I got this muslin cloth, I put a tub of yoghurt in there, and you can see it becomes quite firm. They call it yoghurt cheese, but it's just a great way of firming up the yoghurt. And I'll just pop that into the bowl there.
It's that easy. You just put the yoghurt in the muslin cloth, leave it in the fridge, let it drip.
That's it.
Okay.
Keep it in the fridge, and it all drips out there. Now, this is, it's easy, just throw it into the bowl. Now, what I like to do is to season it up. I've got some chili jam, and I'm going to spike up the yoghurt. Now, the trick with this is to just fold it through a couple of times like that, so it actually just sort of streaks all the way through. And I've got a lovely plate here. I'll grab this plate here and just pop it onto the middle of the plate. You're looking like it's really weird, but trust me, this will look fantastic. So I just grab all of that yoghurt out there and I just spoon it around. You can see we've got these lovely streaks going through it without making it all red. We can still see the yoghurt there. And if you've got that extra virgin olive oil over there, I'll have a little taste of that.
Can I do the same?
You can do the same. Drizzle the olive oil over there and that's ready to go. So we've got couscous, probably another 5 or 6 minutes for that one. Yogurt's ready to go, or the labneh. Eggplant's got to come out of the oven and we'll put it all together. Okay, we've got everything ready to go, and this looks like a Middle Eastern feast on the table.
It does.
Now, the thing that I like to do, and I hope you do it for your little poppets, is fluff.
Richo's deeply concerned about my children and their couscous eating.
I am. It's just you don't put any flavour in it. You've got to flavour it up. A little bit of butter works well, but I like to fluff it up a little bit so you break up all those little lumps. And couscous is such a soft, fluffy thing. Now, a bit like me, really, soft and fluffy.
That's all right. It's like Richo in a bowl.
Exactly. Now, I'll put some of the couscous in the bottom here, and we'll put the eggplant on the top. Now, I'm using a palette knife because when the eggplant cooks, it is quite soft, and I'll just pop that over the side there like that. Now, at this stage here, you can sort of dress it up whatever way you like. Put the greens on top. Go for it.
Just here?
Exactly. See how it looks nice and fresh?
Oh, it does. It really does.
Green and... Now, you can get really kinky with this dish and load it up with some sumac here, which is a Middle Eastern lemon-flavoured spice. I've got some toasted sesame seeds as well. Sprinkle them on top. And you can even sprinkle it on top of the yogurt or the labneh as well.
This smells glorious, Richo, and I'm looking at it going, this is a really well-balanced meal. You've got your dairy in the labneh, you've got veggies, you've got couscous, some whole grains. This is a winner. I haven't tasted it yet.
Well, we can see about that. Proof is in the pudding, they say. Now, I'll grab some of the eggplant here. Just go over the side here. Grab some of that eggplant. And to that, I'll put a little bit of the yogurt on top of it.
Beautiful. And the eggplant is soft. Look at this. So beautiful.
And the flavour in there is fantastic. But you need something like couscous to bring it all together.
That is a seriously yummy dish and really easy. Very balanced and nutritious. I would make that at home.
I would have to agree. It's really easy. And most importantly, really, really tasty.